Been doing this for years, haven't you? Yeah.
Well, Uncle Dennis used to do it for Dad, and Dad used to cut Uncle Dennis's hair. That's where it started, over at Arthur Street. We used to go over.
The whole family go over for a haircut.
Well,
Arthur Street.
Oh no, I think only Dad.
No, I used to get a haircut
Did you?
from Uncle Dennis.
Ah, well there you go.
So all these years later, it's still going.
Family tradition.
Tradition.
Street family tradition.
Yeah.
I've got the book for the cruises.
I was going to say the stuff on the table. Yeah.
And the Brill cream?
What book?
Yeah, the oil.
Oh, do you use
can.
that?
No. No, that was a joke.
Oh.
That was a joke. That just happens to be sitting there.
Oh.
I don't think that's the hair gel, is it?
No, not quite.
I didn't think so.
Yeah.
Can you hear those birds?
Nobody else has taken up the tradition,
No.
which is.
Yeah.
You'll have to pass it on to your apprentice. Jason might.
No, he
There's your dad on the front of the. Yeah.
they didn't want to do
There's
it.
your dad on the front of the catalogue.
Oh,
It almost looks like me, doesn't it?
does it?
Slightly younger.
No, it doesn't look like you.
We got a new hair cutting cloth after about 50 years.
Oh,
really?
okay.
Yeah, the old one completely fell to bits.
Yeah, so where did you get that from?
Uncle Dennis's it was.
Really?
Yeah. This is only about a year old, this one.
No, but where did you get that blue one from?
I don't know, Dad got it.
Ah.
But it was, the old one must have been 70 years old, I reckon.
Gee.
When I started, I had not as much grey hair. No grey hair when I first started. Now, it's a bit of a cut all the grey and a bit of a cut and polish up the front. I get a bit of a polish on the front.
Oh, okay. And then you're the expert cutter as well. You swap roles.
We do swap roles.
Yeah.
Are you doing that today?
Yep. Dad's keen on getting a haircut.
You've never seen this.
No.
This is a family tradition that's been going for a long, long time.
Ray, the two Rays.
Yeah, and then it was Uncle Dennis. But, yeah. And all of our kids used to get a haircut from Uncle Dennis too, I think.
Yeah, I might have. I can't remember that, but I've forgotten a few things over the
The
years.
short back and sides.
Yeah.
Who taught Uncle Dennis?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah. I wonder whether Grandpa, used to do Uncle Dennis's hair at some stage.
I think Gramps' mum did the hair cutting
Okay.
of all the family.
Oh,
And that's where it all started.
right.
I'm not sure of that, but that's. Yeah, look forward. This is. The secret is to lift it up and cut. Lift it up and cut. And then when you comb down, it turns out all nice and smooth. You don't get any bits, any rough bits. You get it all turns out nice and smooth.
Okay.
Yeah. So, you have to be very careful.
So who taught you how to do this?
Oh, Dad taught me. And then you practice and practice and get better every time. I used to cut Heidi's hair, but I cut a big chunk out. Then I got sacked. I got sacked as Heidi's hair cutter.
Well, you heard the story. Dad used to cut my hair,
Yeah,
and then one particular day he cut the fringe
yeah.
up at this level,
All right.
straight across,
Yeah.
high forehead, straight across. I was crying, and that's the last time he ever touched my hair. And I was at secondary school,
Brilliant.
so I was in about year 9. So
Look
that's the
straight
last
ahead.
time
Straight ahead.
I do remember it, and that's the last time he cut my hair.
I was doing
I
Heidi's.
paid. I was happy to pay for $10 or $15 after that.
Were you really?
Yeah.
Heidi's fringe went across, up, and down, and I was sacked. I was sacked, absolutely sacked. She was horrified. I go, I'll be okay in a few weeks. That was the last time.
Right.
So, anyway, doesn't matter. I didn't mind.
Well, I quite like going to the barbers. You know,
Do
you
you?
pay $15 to $20, and you just
Oh,
makes
yeah.
you feel good. I always feel. Jennifer says it makes me look younger. And
There's a Banjo
Yeah.
Patterson wrote a poem about going to the barbers,
did he? Okay.
and the guy thought he had his throat slit.
Right.
Do you remember that one? You don't.
Yeah.
Oh, do you remember it, Paul?
Man from
Red
Iron,
razor.
Man from Ironbark. It was.
Put the red hot razor on. He thought he's.
I'll go and be the Sydney Top up there in Ironbark, or something like that. Anyway, the barber heated up his razor and slid it across his throat, and he thought that his throat was slit.
Oh, okay. To trick him.
Yeah, it tricked him, and he beat up everyone in the barber's shop.
Oh.
It's only a poem. We've got to be a bit careful here.
You shave
Good.
my beard and
This
whiskers off. I'll be a man of mark. I'll go and do the Sydney Top up home in Ironbark.
That's it.
The barber man was small and flash, as barbers mostly are. He wore a strike your fancy sash. He smoked a huge cigar. He was a humorist of note and keen at repartee. He laid the odds and kept a tote, whatever that may be. And when he saw our friend arrive, he whispered, "Here's a lark, just watch me catch him, all alive, this man from Ironbark." There was some gilded youths that sat along the barber's wall. Their eyes were dull, their heads were flat. They had no brains at all. To them the barber passed the wink, his dexter eyelid shut. "I'll make this bloomin' yoke think his bloomin' throat was cut." And as he soaked and rubbed it in, he made a rude remark. I suppose the flats is pretty green up there in Ironbark. A grunt was all the reply he got. He shaved the bushman's chin, then made the water boiling hot and dipped the razor in. He raised his hand, his brow grew black. He paused a while to gloat, then slashed the red-hot razor back across his victim's throat. Upon the newly shaven skin it made a fluid, livid mark. No doubt it took him fully in, the man from Ironbark. He fetched a wild up-country yell, like wakes the dead to hear, and though his throat he knew full well was cut from ears, and thought his throat he knew full well was cut from ear to ear. He struggled gamely to his feet and faced the murderous foe. You've done for me, you dog, I'm beat. One hit before I go.
Okay, good.
I
Very
only
good.
wish I had a knife, you blessed murdering shark. But you'll remember all your life
Yeah.
the man from Ironbark. And it goes on and on and on.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's a famous poem.
Yeah.
And he also wrote The Man from Snowy River. But this is one of his less known poems, I think.
Oh, he's very clever. Very, very
Yeah.
clever. A.B. Banjo Patterson.
Yeah. Here we go. How's that feel?
Good. That's good.
There we go. Okay. Oh, let me have a look.
Good.
Have a look.
Well done.
All done.
Very good.
Well done.
Yeah.
Dad, we'll take a photo, a finished photo.
Glasses up.